today, and there will be no simultaneous translation, but we will talk about interesting things today with our panelists. First of all, I would like to inform about the Charter Institute of Logistics and Transport. This is a non-governmental organization which has been established in 1990, 104 years ago, and has been established in the United Kingdom. But in the following years, it became a global non-governmental organization. Today, CILT has approximately 40,000 individual members, individual and corporate members, and also in 36 countries, CILT is active. Actively working on the supply chain, transport, and logistics issues. And we are very proud of establishing our CILT Türkiye branch this year in our 100th anniversary of our republic. So I'd like to share a short video with you of celebrating the 100th year of Turkish Republic. Videoyu paylaşabilirsiniz. I would like to give a few more words about CILT. The Charter Institute of Transport and Logistics and Transport has been established in 1990, as I said before. Now, we have individual members all over the world and also corporate members, meaning the companies may be members of CILT. And we have teams under the roof of CILT. One of them is the woman in logistics and transport called Finbarr. This is the wing of the CILT globally and also in Turkey. The second wing is the NextGen. NextGen is the next generation of the global logistics industry, who are young students and young workers of the industry. And the third thing is the International Business Forum. The International Business Forum is a network within CILT, and the corporate companies are members of IBM. And the aim of IBM is also to bring the company members, the corporate members, together and create new cooperation essentially. So, today we will talk about the vision of CILT Institution, CILT Türkiye, and our vision for shaping the future of logistics, especially in terms of education and tourism vision. And of course, we will talk about the young generation. My name is Ruth. I am the board member and also Secretary General of CILT. And today I have 4 distinguished speakers in the panel, and I would like to introduce them one by one while I invite you to the stage. Now, the first speaker is Professor Dr. Burcu ÖZSOY. Burcu ÖZSOY, our board member and vice president of CILT Türkiye. Also, she is the chair of training and awareness committee of CILT Türkiye. But they have other titles as well. She is president of TÜBİTAK Research Center, and also she is the leader of the Polar Research Institute. Lady is having many trips to Arctic and Antarctic poles, so she will be, but she's together with us. We are very happy to share to you. So, the floor is yours.
All right. I'm a bit loud. Okay, that's good. Thank you so much for the introduction, and thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to talk about looking at Turkey's logistics, future education by CILT Türkiye. I know that my time is limited within 10 minutes, and I prepared my talk to stay in that framework, so therefore I will ask your permission to go through my notes. Otherwise, I'll be taking your hours to stay here. Well, exploring the dynamic landscape of logistics in Turkey and envision the future of education in this field is crucial. As we dive into the details of supply chain and transportation network, it becomes evident that the key to success lies in the comprehensive education. I am excited to share insights on the role of logistics in our rapidly advancing world, particularly in the context of education and outreach. Logistics, often considered the backbone of global trade, plays a crucial role in shaping our interconnected societies. In the field of education, logistics ensures the smooth flow of resources, information, and expertise. As we witness the technological advancements, the logistic industry is evolving to meet new challenges as well as opportunities. Efficient logistics heavily rely on education, and logistics education plays a crucial role in various aspects of business and broader economy. Efficient supply chain management, cost reduction, globalization, customer satisfaction, technology integration, risk management, environmental sustainability are some key reasons highlighting the importance of logistics education. I am honored to address you today. The impactful work of the Education and Outreach Committee of the Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transportation, CILT Türkiye. The purpose of CILT Türkiye on the education side is to conduct research in collaboration with relevant experts and educators on the education, courses, and certification program topics required in logistics and transportation sectors. The aim is to create educational programs and organize the training market research, and marketing activities related to the creative programs. Alongside these efforts, the organization aims to conduct various campaigns on the issues such as digital transformation and green transformation that impact social life within the logistics and transportation sectors. CILT and the CILT Türkiye, of course, the Educational and Outreach Committee plays a critical role in shaping the educational landscape within the logistics and transportation sector by setting high standards, which is quite important, and fostering innovation. The committee ensures that professionals in this field receive the knowledge and skills necessary to navigate the complexities of modern supply chain. Therefore, the importance of strategic initiatives, collaborative partnerships, and continuous curriculum development are covered by the Committee of CILT Türkiye. Additionally, this committee contributes significantly to the growth and relevance of logistics education. As we navigate through the challenges of 21st century, CILT Türkiye Education and Outreach Committee's dedication to excellence becomes increasingly vital. By staying at the forefront of industry trends, embracing technological advancements, and fostering a culture of continuous learning, this committee not only elevates individual careers, but also contributes to the advancements of the entire logistics and transportation sector. Within the context, the Committee of CILT Türkiye, we continue to prepare our education programs considering the needs of our country's logistics sector in the line with local conditions and requirements. While making these preparations, we are also in the process of preparing a survey that will gather the industry's opinions. Our goal is to distribute the survey to all sector stakeholders in a very short time. Based on the upcoming results, we will offer education programs in line with the needs of our country, maintaining international quality from the existing CILT training programs. The implementation of these educational programs will be carried out professionals by professionals, ensuring that CILT's prestige is maintained. CILT Türkiye wants to play an important role in shaping the future of logistics education and outreach in the country. By fostering collaboration between industry experts and educational institutions, CILT Türkiye is going to bridge the gap between theory and practical information, right? As one of the tomorrow's demands, in the age of digital transformation, embracing innovation is paramount. CILT Türkiye's commitment to stay at the forefront of technological developments ensures that its educational programs are not just relevant, but cutting edge. As we look ahead, we must encourage the mindset of continuous learning, where professionals are prepared to embrace new technologies and methodologies. I believe this is going to conclude my talk. Thank you very much for listening to me.
Thank you very much. But I would like to ask you something. Now, here as a training and education company, to maintain a sustainable education system, education, what are your committee's short, medium, and long-term goals? Please say a few words.
Absolutely. Yes, actually it's a very know what is necessary, then we can set up our, within the short time of the period, we can definitely be prepared what is needed in the sector. In terms of the medium or in between short and long term time frame, we are in the preparation of course, providing the curriculum for the training of educators to the organizations and institutions. And in the long run, of course, to have the collaborations with the relevant sector is quite important. That's what we are going to do in the long-term run.
Thank you very much. We are going to get into excitement of your committees and your studies because it is very important to support our today's young people and our college leaders. So thank you very much for your kind contribution.
Thank you so much.
Now, as second speaker, I would like to invite Ruth Francis. Ruth is coming from the United Kingdom. She is the International Education Manager of CILT International. Just give a few words for yourself, and then we would like to hear about CILT education and training vision and your approach. Thank you.
Across the globe. As Javed said, we have a presence in 36 countries, and in actual fact, education in 45 and counting. So I'm really lucky to be able to visit with branches like CILT Türkiye and learn about the market needs here, which helps me with what we do as an international secretariat. So what I want to do to start with is to just really unpick the idea of professionalism. I think we talk about being a professional body. But if you ask children or even adults on the street to name a profession, short of asking the people outside of here, because they all work in this industry, most of them would probably say doctors, engineers, lawyers, teachers. These are accepted professions. Sorry, my bad. I can probably do it louder. They would probably say those professions. They might not actually say logisticians, transport managers, supply chain experts. They'd be wrong. If you look at the research, what makes a profession, there are actually 4 key themes that come out of that research. The first of those themes is it must meet a societal need. Now, I think we can all acknowledge that logistics, transport and supply chain management are actively working towards the sustainable development goals. So we are fulfilling a societal need, and we already saw that during COVID as well. Without our sector, the world grinds to a halt. We can't meet our basic needs. We also need a body of specialised knowledge. We have to have skills that you cannot possess through just a generalised lived experience. And then we also have to have a shared ethical code and a shared understanding of how we will carry out our profession. So arguably, logistics, transport and supply chain management is indeed a profession. So that's the first thing I wanted to touch upon. And the idea of professionalism is obviously based in specialised skills and knowledge. And these are intrinsic to getting the most out of your economic development and really releasing that human capital. And for those of you who are maybe not familiar with human capital theory, put forward in 1960 by Theodore Schultz, and he put forward that you can have all the resources and all the investment as a country, as a globe, but without the human skills to enact and get the most out of those resources, you will not get the development that you require and that you should have. Interestingly, when we look at professional education and the way that this interacts with human capital theory, there's a piece of research that says when you go to school when you're very, very small, about 5 professional continuing education, there's a drop-off. It's called the law of diminishing returns on human capital investment. But this piece of research was done 23 years ago, and there's been a real shift in professional education ever since. What we do as a professional body, and this really links to what you were saying earlier, is we're in a unique position. We're the conduit through which all of this knowledge flows. And you spoke about innovation and collaboration. So if you will, if you envisage a professional body sitting in the centre, we have the specialised body of knowledge. We have a shared understanding of what it is to be an expert in this industry. We have a responsibility and an ethical responsibility to share that understanding, and we do so through branches like CILT Türkiye and all of our other branches. Those students then take that information and they put it into action. And by doing this, they innovate, they start to create new ways of working. They then feed that back into the professional body, and the professional body spreads those new ways of working. Other people try them, they iterate, and over time that becomes the new knowledge that feeds into our shared understanding. And so to build on what you were saying, we're now at that global professional body at the heart of this. We're not redefining and reinventing and adding to our body of knowledge and not driving the profession forward. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing your ideas and approach to education to shift Islamic future. Just I would like to get your comments on that point. Now, we know that these learning and development functions are now very prevalent in the community, especially in large organizations. Why do you think this increase in their presence has occurred over the past 1 or 2 decades? And how do you think they can evolve and achieve to meet the human capital needs?
I think it's a good question. So, I have not always been an educator. When I first left university, I worked for an investment bank. And whilst most people at the time had a human resources function, they actually called theirs human capital management. And I think the idea of investing in education and training and its intrinsic link to your bottom line, and if we think about AKYILDIZ's bottom line in terms of people, profit, planet, I think that's really got into the consciousness of many of the corporates. But I do think there's still work to be done. I think we have fantastic corporations with learning and development functions, but just like logistics, transport and supply chain management is a profession, education is a profession as well. So it would be remiss of us to assume that because we're working in learning and development, somebody who's worked in education now has a whole other body of specialised knowledge. So unpicking the way in which adults learn and the way in which they are reflective practitioners is very, very different from traditional teaching and learning. And I think that's our area of growth, is encouraging learning and development functions to essentially become dual professionals. Not just in logistics and supply chain, but also in truly understanding adult education for that lifelong learning that you're talking about.
Thank you. You have a big responsibility to support the young generation of our industry. So we wish good work with the education. And thank you very much for coming to the UK, both to this transfer and for our family. Thank you very much. Now we will continue with our third speaker, with Finbarr CLEARY. Finbarr, he is a fellow chartered member and the international chair of CILT International Business Forum. Finbarr, we would like to listen about key dynamics in the future years and the other issues that you'd like to arise. So, the floor is yours.
Inviting me to So I invite you to speak to you today. I am from CILT International. I've been on the International Vice President of CILT International. So I have a lot of experience from different branches around the CILT world. From there, so I suppose the first question I ask, what is logistics? Logistics is part of the supply chain management that deals with the efficient form of the flows of goods, services, and related information from the point of origin to the point of consumption according to the needs of customers. This talk today is not only a platform for industry exchanges, but also an opportunity to think about the future development trends in all logistics, exploration, learning and sharing, interest-to-product collaboration, innovation, and common scope of driving to meet the future challenges and jointly create a prosperous future for us all. A little bit about CILT International. The hidden workings of logistics, transport and supply chains versus technology and government policy and safety. Just like CILT International, the integrated logistics, transport and supply chain of people all for all, and nurturing technology and government policies and safety will not always be visible. Nevertheless, these areas are crucial in keeping our world moving forward. That's why we are working together as a global community to develop the equal intelligence needed for a brighter future. CILT's mission. We are continuing to be a leading professional body for everyone who works within the supply chain, logistics and transport. We are a professional body. We are not a lobby group. We're apolitical, so it's very, very independent. CILT's mission. We are passionate about education and membership services. We strive to strengthen and improve them. We share the best practice and learnings throughout our global family to encourage participation and advancement at all levels. These are the principles that drive our behaviour, embracing global leadership. We think and act as the global leaders of our profession and our industry. We demonstrate professionalism. We set high standards in the logistics and transport arena, and we adhere to them. Encouraging diversity, we actively seek engagement for in all our industry, wherever our skills, age, and gender and nationality. Being passionate, our vibrant energy, and professional attitude are key to our drive for growth. Becoming a family, we are stronger together, and membership body as a leader in our industry, and we act as a global family. A little bit about IBF, which I am chair of the International Business Forum, is a new platform within the CILT network. The other platforms are WILT, Women in Logistics and Transport, and Next Generation, which you'll hear about shortly. CILT membership comprises of all sectors in our supply chain, from road transport, warehousing, distribution, maritime, aviation, manufacturing, procurement, education and training. And IBF promotes business exchanges between our corporate members in a trusted arena. IBF was set up to assist branches to attract corporate members, and through our CILT International Network allows corporate members to connect together. Corporate membership provides the opportunity for our business owners and senior managers of CILT to meet as a collective group to discuss the industry challenges facing them on a day-to-day basis. By sharing these types of conversations in all areas, it can only help to drive and create within the industry. We use Chatham House rules for conversations within our groups, which is very, very important. Opportunities to expand business with trusted contacts within the CILT family. We have close to 40 branches around the world. Only through a truly focused industry platform can members of all kinds of experience find true engagement and collaboration. National business growth within a trusted group to have both IBF offers branch corporate members access to a worldwide trusted network. Diversification, trends in China, Australia, European and North American logistics industry, supply chain diversification, big data and automation and demographics. The logistics industry top priority is to create better supply chain flexibility and ensure its resilience. By appreciating future trends, logistics companies can increase their ability to respond to disruptions, black swan events, and other challenges. As the industry progresses and in our visual space, we must find suitable ways to continue operating and delivering goods. Several significant trends are having a significant and direct impact on the industry's growth, making it essential for logistics companies to stay informed and prepared. Data is key. The growing significance of big data is in our industry. The logistics industry has faced significant challenges, highlighting the need to employ data to track historical patterns. In recent years, China has embraced big data analytics, causing the global market size to surge from 162 billion in 2021 to 243 billion in 2026. To establish supply chain resilience, companies are developing IoT devices to collect data, to obtain valuable insights, enabling them to make knowledgeable predictions. Logistics firms are demanding custodial data systems that can divulge past trends, detect real-time changes, and anticipate the future patterns as the sector evolves rapidly. By using sensors, dashboards, and other data collection devices, technologies, logistics firms can enhance the service levels by correlating and utilizing relevant data and implementing optimization strategies to boost supply chain elements. Big data analytics has become a standard practice for logistics businesses and will continue to be integrated in the next 5 years. I'm under pressure here. I think if you look at the world, I talked about diversification and technology, but the world is not equal. Other continents have completely of different landscape challenges. You take infrastructure development across Africa, South America, and the areas of Asia require urgent attention for transport and logistics facilities that are in short supply. The lack of financial capital is a huge challenge for these areas. Education and training programs are required, and that's what CILT can do. Intermodal systems must be developed across these areas and these continents as well. These areas remain extraction rather than manufacturing in economic basis, which have to shape the transport and logistics industry, which tends to focus on bulk exports and raw materials. The progress of logistics technology has shaped a new area of logistics. Again, over the past few years, technology played an important role in reducing supply chain costs, speeding up transportation. The logistics industry has undergone gradual changes. Advances in logistics technology has an important factor in reshaping the future of logistics. The rapid development of digitalization, automation, and artificial intelligence has had a significant impact on jobs, working environments, industry development around the world. To So technology is crucial to shaping modern technology supply chains. It is estimated that 29% of the workforce working properly is done by machines, which is proportion will increase to 52% by 2025. So that's an overview, and thank you very much for listening.
Thank you very much. Interesting on the presentation. So we have questions from the audience if they are welcome. Please.
Hello. Hello, I'm Jahid from Turkish Cargo. Thank you for your enlightening speech and also thank you for this amazing panel CILT team. My question is for you, what are the best and concrete examples you can provide us shaping the future of logistics and supply chain in Ireland, for example?
In Ireland?
Yes.
Ireland is very advanced actually because we are, as a country, we are export orientated. We are the centre of the world between East and West. So we have major international companies in Ireland. We control the logistics of the world. So from that point, from CLEARY to cargo in Ireland. So from that, our education system has been way ahead of other countries. So I'm not sure whether that really answers your question. But again, on the level where you have in the corporate world, we are beginning to talk to we have, as I said, we have so many sectors within our membership base, then our corporate members are beginning to talk to one another, and we are facilitating that, and that will develop we will understand better what really locally is what happens in Istanbul, what happens in Dublin, what happens in New York. It's completely different from what happens in Nairobi or in Peru. So we are able to engage with our network. We have this advantage, and it's not political, it's just for innovation and to help one another as a family.
Thank you so much.
That was like a YPM.
Thank you very much. I would like to show evidence that Finbarr was together with us Leicester in this transport. He is a superior son of CILT and CILT Türkiye as well. He came to Ireland here, so I thank you very much for your coming. Now our last speaker, he is a young man from Turkey. He is young, but he has big responsibility in CILT Türkiye. He is a charter member, Mert AKYILDIZ. He takes responsibility of treasury in CILT Türkiye, and for he is the chair of NextGen committee of CILT Türkiye. Mert, we would like to hear from you your approach as young institutions in Turkey. How do you take advantage? What are you trying to do in the next CILT Türkiye for your results?
Thank you very much. I think I need to arrange it. Everyone hears me well, right? So my name is Mert AKYILDIZ. I'm the chairperson of CILT Türkiye Next Generation. First of all, I'd like to thank Ms. Burcu, Ms. Ruth, Mr. Finbarr for their speeches, and also Mr. Jahid for moderating this, and also all of you that you are joining us today. We live in a world where everything is possible right now. There are vast amount of resources and opportunities all around, and you can reach them just as a snap of a finger. So one might say being successful is a really easy thing to do nowadays, and the job of the youth is easy. Although it's understandable, it's not the reality, because the reality is that the term success has evolved. It became something that's hard to reach. You could be a hard-working person and you could be successful, but right now you need to be more than that. You need to look at things through another perspective. You need to be creative. You need to absorb all the data that's all around you, and always keep yourself updated. So when you think about that, for a person who has just entered to the role of logistics, it's a bit overwhelming. So they can be scared, because there's a huge new role for them. What they need and what they lack the most, sadly, is guidance. And as CILT Türkiye NextGen, we are here to give the right guidance to them. We want to show them that they can thrive in this sector, and they are actually what this sector needs. Because to come to the point where logistics is right now, it needed fresh minds, fresh ideas, new projects. So newcomers are what this sector needs. What we're going to show them is where logistics came from, where it is and where it's heading towards. Also, you're going to get your hands dirty. You're going to go into real life projects, and you're going to know a lot about the sector. So when you think of the word logistics, it may seem a simple word, but for CILT, it's not only transportation. It covers everything from law to insurance, not only cargo, but also mobility of humans. But as next generation, we will focus on two things the most: technology and sustainability. With COVID-19, we all got familiar with the importance of technology in our daily lives. Right now, every room is an office, and logistics is one of the sectors that got affected by most of it. Because what technology does is shortening the time, and time is a crucial point in logistics. We're going to talk about APIs of web applications, all the way to drones that carry your goods in front of your doorstep. We're going to talk about software, hardware, and which problems these technologies solve, and what are the emerging technologies that will solve many more problems. But while doing that, we're not going to forget about the importance of sustainability. We should care about our environment, because we are living on it. And all of my friends will agree here, all of the speakers will agree here that the new topic, the most important topic in logistics today is sustainability. So while we are having some decisions, or people who are entering to this sector should aim for a path that's more green, and should always make decisions towards a greener future. So how are we going to do that? First of all, education. As Ms. Burcu and Ms. Ruth informed us, education is one of the most strongest suits of CILT. And when you think about it, it's like a 104-year-old institution, more than 104 years old institution. So think of the knowledge base that it has. And combining that with our local knowledge base from the universities that are our corporate members, and also individual people that are members of our institution that has an academic background, we're going to give a pile of information if our members are ready to solve them. Other than that, we are doing programs such as mentor-mentee programs, which was initiated by CILT Türkiye. CILT is the women's side of CILT, women wing of CILT, and now it's led by Ms. Esra, and they are doing an amazing job. But also combining our members to them, we're going to achieve even more. Also, as I told you, we're going to get your hands dirty, so you're going to participate in a lot of projects, and those projects may be the future of logistics. Maybe we're going to see, maybe you're going to change a trend, you're going to make logistics something else. You're going to shape the logistics into our projects, and you're going to see it next year, 2 years, 5 or 10 years from now. So, to sum up, what we want to do is to create the leaders of tomorrow, starting from today, by giving them the right guidance. Thank you very much for your time, and thank you for listening. I'll see you now.
But our industry to help by your economics, works and studies. So I thank you very much. I think we have already started the activities. I know that while you work on the study plan for the time being, but we have already started the activities.
Right now we are considering all the projects that we can do, and also we are getting surveys of which path should we go first, and what are the necessities of the newer generation or newcomers to the sector that we should focus on first. So right now I can say it started good, and we're also trying to participate into the current programs that we're already running as CILT Türkiye. And since CILT is an international institution, we are also talking with international parts of next generation, which will open the door for our members.
Thank you. I would like to introduce to you my young colleague. The students and industry members are ready to support youth and young generation for our future. So, whenever we meet, we are together with you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Are there any questions for the audience? Yes, please.
Hello. I'm from Ankara. My name is Abdullah. I have a question that why it is so difficult to attract young generation to logistics sector and supply chain professions, and what we are doing to overcome this as a institute.
Yeah, as far as I can. Thank you very much. Your name, by the way, was Abdullah. Nice to meet you. So the thing is that logistics is something that cannot stop. So most of the business is run by what's already known and what's already experienced. But therefore some advancements and some improvements cannot be seen that, for example, the technology side, the sustainability may not be priority while looking at the current state of logistics and how the trade goes. But with doing these, with attracting more people and breaking biases, because that's also another important part in such countries, we're going to make people know of where the logistics is going actually. Like, it's not going to be paper, it's going to be electronic. Maybe not even electronic, it's going to be AI is going all around with APIs and everything. So we're going to teach people those, and by spreading this information to our members and adding more members to our system, we're going to reach everywhere. Thank you very much.
We spent our time activities there, but we are very on time. I thank you all our speakers. There are some other questions from the audience. We may have time for that. Okay, dear audience, thanks very much for your coming. And hope you get some ideas from our panel. And thank you very much for your sharing. We would like to thank our president, AKYILDIZ.
Pardon.
Ruth, thank you very much. Finbarr. Thank you. Thank you. There is one more item today, which is